A beautiful afternoon today, and welcome to Feel Good with Tato here at One Very Good Live. At tayo ay hello, hi, and tuloy-tuloy na tayo. I am now live here at One Very Good Live, and you're watching the program Feel Good with Tato here at magtataka kayo bakit naaga ang aking program. Normally, I would usually go on air at around 6 o'clock, pero I think it's only 5:30 or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure, but around that time, no? So, I missed you last week, no? Kasi hindi tayo nagkita-kita. Rich, pa-check ang audio natin kung sa labas pa sigurado tayo mamaya. Alright, so I'm just checking some matters here, but I would like to just say hello to our friends in Facebook Live. As I have always mentioned in the past, that we will still continue our discussion on the Conversations with God course or study group or study group that we're having here at Feel Good with Tato, no? So that's the reason why we are going to continue now with chapter 3. We have finished chapters 1 and 2. So, dyan lang kayo, chapter 3 ang umpisa natin ngayon. And, siguro we'll go back to chapters 1 and 3. I don't know lang kung ano talaga ang tawag dito. I just don't know if we will have time for that later on. But if we have time, we'll talk about more on the past chapters that we have discussed for us to be able to review some important things. Okay, so today, as I've said, I promised that we'll start with Conversations with God, chapter 3. Pero, yun na, before I really start the discussion, I would like to just congratulate our team, Philippines, sa SEA Games, for all the gold and silver and bronze medals that we have been getting or acquiring, or rather achieving, Kasi it's really an achievement for our athletes, to be able to get those goals, because basically they train so hard. Talagang hirap ng training na dinana sila, ilang years yan. Some of them even went abroad just to be able to to be able to get the kind of or the best coaches that they can have, and the best facilities that they can use. Alright, so tonight, let's start formally our study again on Conversations with God, chapter 3. I'm going to just, warn again some viewers na dito sa ating discussion, kung hindi nyo ma-accept ang aking mga pinagsasabi dito, you can always turn off the screen, or the set, and go elsewhere and watch whatever you want to watch. But as I've said, I'm always here to give the kind of new knowledge when it comes to spirituality. Now, I don't know lang why I am not able to record properly my video here. I don't know if there is a certain limit of minutes. Kumbaga, bakit siya namamatay-matay every time I set this up. Alright, anyway, so, to continue. To start with, chapter 3, I made mention before in my Facebook page that there is a question that was asked by Neil Donald Walsh himself, the author. Sabi niya, why is my life not taking off? Why is it that, para akong hirap na sa buhay, everything is a struggle, puro lang dusa, kahirapan, at maraming mga bagay na hindi ko malaman kung bakit hindi nangyayari, na dapat sana mangyari, no? Yung mga bagay na gusto niyang mangyari. So, with that, when he asked that question, dito nga sa librong Conversations with God, which he wrote, which actually, anong tawag dito, was more of a dictation of what God said, no? Maniwala kayo o hindi, God talked to him. That's why the title of the book is called Conversations with God. So, what do we mean by God talked to him? According to him, God answered his questions. And when he answered those questions, they actually didn't happen in terms of yung para kang may kausap na tao, na may kaharap kang tao dyan sa harapan mo, na kinakausap mo. E dito, wala siyang kausap na physical na tao. But there was a conversation that was happening between him and God through some messages. And those messages, basically, sinulat niya. And what we usually would call now automatic writing, that was what he did. So he started writing all the answers that God was giving him. So yun ang isang bagay na nangyari. Alright, so ito ay aking binibigyan ng importansya dahil napakaganda ng mga sinabi ni God doon sa mga sagot niya sa tanong ni Neil Donald Walsh. And one of them, alright, so ito na yung mga gusto natin malaman ngayon sa chapter 3. Ito yung we have made a covenant with God. Well, dun sa book na yun, kasi when I read it, somehow I was going through all the words, the paragraphs, and then somehow parang may mga topic siya within the chapter. Ang sinabi nga dito, may isang question is, we have made a covenant with God regarding the creation process. Yung paano nag-create lahat ang nangyari sa mundo natin. Paano tayo nagkaroon ng mga bagay na yung mga nakikita natin ngayon, mga dagat, mga puno, mga hayop, mga whatever we see around. And so, basically, how was that creation process? How did it happen? So, yan ang tanong nga. So, ang pa natin is, ano ba role natin with this, is there a partnership with God na kung saan ay sinabihan tayo na, kayo mga tao, kayo ang mga ngalaga ng mga bagay-bagay dito sa earth, no? Sa mundo na ito. So basically, ganun ang first isang discussion dun sa ano na yun. So, ang tanong dyan is, what are we here for in this world? Bakit tayo nandito? Ano na talagang purpose natin? Ano ba ang talagang kailangan natin ginagawa? Ano ba yung bagay na masasabi nating importante na ito ang kailangan nating matutunan o malaman? Kasi many times we still don't know what is wrong with us in terms of, we don't know the solution to our problems. Ang nangyayari is, ang daming mga tragedies, calamities, mga obstacles, na hindi natin maintindihan bakit nangyayari mga ganung bagay. And so, ito nga, sinagot siya ni God when this question was asked. What is our role in this kind of a partnership or yung pag-ano natin with God, no? Tawag dito, partnership sa Tagalog. Pagkikiisa. Yan. Alright. Anyway, the first thing that I read there was, it was clear that the answer was to know what we want and to ask what we want, what we desire. It all starts with, kasi when we want to create something, that means wala pa sa buhay natin yung gusto natin i-create, but it's all there already. Nandiyan na siya. We just have to understand how this creation process is like. So, what will happen here is, what do we do now when we actually ask ourselves what we want to have in this world? So, ano ba yung mga bagay na gusto natin magkaroon? Ano yung bagay na gusto natin mangyari? Ano yung bagay na gusto natin makita? Yan ang ating kapangyarihan. We have that power to now create what we want to see, to have, to feel, to enjoy, whatever. So, yun ang isang bagay na kailangan natin maintindihan na kailangan ikaw sa iyo magsisimula ang mga mangyayaring mga bagay na akala mo ay pinanganak na siya sa mundong ito, tapos yun na nga, hindi pala tayo magkakaroon ng power to be able to enjoy or to overcome whatever we have to overcome. But here, God said, our role here is to really ask. That's all. When we ask, di ba meron sa Bible na sinabi ni Jesus, ask and it shall be given. That was exactly what it means here. Ask, whatever you ask for, it will be given. Hindi niya sinabing, whatever you ask for, paghirapan mo, pagdusahan mo muna, tapos mabibigay sa iyo. Hindi ganun. Ang simpleng sinabi was, ask and it shall be given. And so, when you say, ask and it shall be given, ganun lang pala kadali. So, everything now that we have is basically, it was us who actually just asked for it. And magtataka kayo, bakit hindi ko naman tinanong, o hindi ko naman gusto na magkaroon ng mga ganitong klaseng problema? Saan nanggaling yan? Sa iyo rin, ikaw nag-create niyan. Ito yung proseso na nag-uusapan na natin ngayon. So, basically, God said, that's what you have to do, to ask what we want, and to understand the process of asking and answering. Alright, babasahin natin sa Conversations with God yan, ha? Bakit? Sa book mismo, baka akala nyo, wala akong basehan. Ito, sinabi ni God, as I've said, God had a conversation with Neil Donald Walsh. And so, ang sinabi nga in page 73, okay. I have established laws in the universe that make it possible for you to have, to create exactly what you choose. When God said, I have established laws, ito yun eh. Akala natin, it was just the commandments that God gave us. Doon tayo nag-focus eh. Ang marami sa atin, sinunod lang yung commandments eh. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Tapos akala nila, tama na yun. Okay, maganda naman yung maraming kino-cover din yung 10 commandments. But there are basic laws or universal laws that we have to understand, like the law of gravity. The law of gravity works for us in terms of, well, if you jump from a tall building, babagsak ka. So, yan ang isang law na kailangan natin maintindihan, na kailangan natin gamit sa magandang, sa tamang paraan. Because if you don't use it in the right way, you will experience some problems. And what are these laws? Aside from gravity, marami yan. And the more popular one right now, or the most popular one that we always hear, is the law of attraction. Basically, that's part of God's universal laws that He actually told us to be able to learn. And ito nga eh, it is the law of attraction really that is at work with us. Kaya lang hindi sinabi dito sa book that it is the law of attraction. But sinabi lang niya that I have established laws in the universe that make it possible for you to have, or exactly to have is to attract, to create exactly what you choose. Kung ano yung gusto mo. Yan. So yan ang ating dapat naiintindihan. These laws cannot be violated, nor can they be ignored. See? You are following these laws right now. Even if you read this, you cannot not follow the law. For these are the ways things work. These are the ways things work. You cannot step aside from this. You cannot operate outside of it. Kahit saan ka pumunta, the laws or itong mga universal laws and principles will still be at work. Hindi mo siya pwedeng takbuhan, hindi mo siya pwedeng ikutan, at ito ay talagang nandiyan dyan. So, kailangan naintindihan natin yung mga universal laws. And this is what I teach in Kamalayan, the universal laws. Basically, yun lang naman tinuturo ko universal laws. And usually in Kamalayan, I just teach 7 universal laws, but these are all encompassing and talagang and the principles really are very important for us to understand. No? So, isa-isahin ko rin yan mamaya. But basically now, dito muna tayo sa chapter 3. So basically, God said we have to now be able to know exactly how this creation process work. And so sabi nga niya dito, there is a way, and the process is, okay, there are 3 aspects. Tatlong bagay na importante na kung saan ay ito yung 3 bagay na umpisa dyan sa mga dapat nating naiintindihan. And sabi nga dito, the first is our thoughts. Or sige, puntahan ko na muna yung basahin ko na basahin ko na dito sa libro ha. Page yun? Alright. What page is that? Okay. Alright, 74 then. Page 74. Alright. The first is thought is the first level of creation. Sabi dito. Thought is the first level of creation. Next comes the word. Everything you say is a thought expressed. It is a creative and sends forth creative energy into the universe. Words are more dynamic, thus some might say more creative than thought, because words are a different level of vibration from thought. They disrupt, change, alter, and affect the universe. They disrupt, change, alter, affect the universe with greater impact. Alright, so thoughts and then words. And then the last one is action. Next comes action. Actions are words moving. Words are thoughts expressed. Thoughts are ideas formed. Ideas are energies come together. Energies are forces released, and forces are elements existent. Elements are particles of God, portions of all, and the stuff of everything. Everything is energy. Yan. Yan ang importante. The beginning is God, the end is action. Action is God creating or God experienced. Alright, so exhibit thought, words, and action. And the overall result of all those 3 are what? Feelings, emotions. Ano yung naramdaman mo? Yan yung importanteng bagay na kailangan natin maintindihan. Kasi, alright, ang importante kasi sa lahat, yung feelings. Kaya nakita mo yung title ng program ko, Feel Good with Tato, because that is the most important thing that we have to understand in how we attract all these things. It is not our words or our thoughts that attract whatever we want to attract. Kunyari, kailangan mo ng pera, hindi mo makukuha ang pera sa kaiisip. Hindi mo rin makukuha ang pera sa kaka-affirm lang na through words or salita. But you will get, or you will not get, money according to how you feel. It all depends on your feeling. So, ang feeling mo is out of lack. Ha? Ang feeling mo ay ako, hirap ng pera. Yeah, ganyan. Feeling mo, wala kang pera palagi. So, what will you attract? Nothing. No money. Pero if you actually feel that money comes easily and effortlessly to you, ang feeling mo ay magaan at alam mo, nandyan lang siya, money will come. Yan ang isang bagay na hindi natin naintindihan. Akala natin, ang pera ay mahirap makuha. Kaya nga yung iba kailangan daw magtrabaho ng kuspusan para magkaroon ng maraming pera. Yung iba naman, gusto mo daling pera, kaya mag-hold up na lang, o nanakaw. But then again, what is really important for us is to be able to really make it kung sa atin na madali lang pala kumita ng pera. According to how you feel. Kasi energy yan yung emotions mo So, importante, ano nararamdaman mo when you talk about money? What do you say when you speak about money? And what do you do when you have money? Yan ang importante isipin mo Tatlong yun What? Anyway, we'll discuss more of that, no? So, yan ang importante yung sa process natin. Thoughts, words, and action. And all of this would result into our feelings and emotions. No? And so, yun ang isang bagay na kailangan nating palagi binabantayan. Our feelings. In anything that actually confronts us or that we experience, dapat ano yung nararamdaman ko dito? Bakit ito yung nararamdaman ko? Bakit hindi ako masaya rito? Bakit ako magandang feeling pagdating sa ganito? So, those are the clues as to how we actually create our world. So, kung hindi maganda ang buhay mo, siguro, yun na nga nandun na yung feelings mo bakit hindi mo binago? Why did you still continue with it? So, the most important thing here is to be able to check every time how we feel. Kaya, always feel good. Sabi ko nga dito sa program. Feel good! Ano bang problema nyo? Bakit nyo ang hirap maintindihan yung feeling good? Feeling guwapo? Feeling rich? Ayan. Okay. So, let's now go to another one that is important to discuss in chapter 3. What is the divine purpose behind our forgetting who we really are? Okay. Ano ba talaga ang purpose? Bakit nakalimutan natin kung sino tayo talaga? Alright. This is very hard to understand for those who do not believe in reincarnation. Because dito, sinasabi talaga rito sa ating chapter 3 ay we are actually forgetting the past because we have to start anew. We have to start all over again. So dito, ito nga umpisa natin dito. We have to be able to fully experience who we really are by creating ourselves again or anew or in a new way. Kasi ang daming beses na natin nabuhay dito through reincarnation. And ang dami na nating lives past lives. So kung hindi mo nakalimutan yung mga nakaraan mo, siguro lahat ng mga taong may ginawang masama sa iyo nung mga nakaraang lifetimes, hanggang ngayon hanapin mo pa dahil ang sama ng ginawa nila sa iyo. Kung pinatay ka, sinaktan ka, o niloko ka, siguro alam mo pa kung sino yun. So, importante is na-erase mo na yun yung mga past all the things, the past experiences. Kumbaga, nawawala siya. Hindi siya nawawala. Alright, pero hindi mo lang siya naaalala. Pero ito nga, we have to remember who we really are. Not who we are, but who we really are. Yeah, but there's a difference between who we are and who we really are. And let's look at that particular page in chapter 3. Ito ang isipin lang. Okay. Saan na siya? Now, page 75. Alright. Okay. You have denied for so long who you are, that you have forgotten who you are. This has not occurred by coincidence. This is not happenstance. It is all part of the divine plan. For you could not claim, create, experience who you are if you already were it. Okay. It was necessary first for you to release, deny, forget your connection. You're fully, it was, I'll repeat that. It was necessary first for you to release, deny, forget your connection to me, with God, to God, in order to fully experience it, fully creating it by calling it forth. Kasi, we are really one with God, but basically we had forgotten that many times na we are one with God. So dito ay sinabi nga na, yes, we forget because we have to remember who we really are again, and so we have to reconnect. For your grandest wish, sabi nga dito, and my grandest desire was for you to experience yourself as the part of me you are. As the part of me you are. Alright. Since we are actually expressing God through us, God is experiencing itself through us. You are therefore in the process of experiencing yourself by creating yourself anew in every single moment, as am I through you. Alright, so ito yung isang bagay na kailangan natin na iintindihan. So, okay, and I will just pause for a while. I'm just going to find out something here because I have been trying to share my All Very Good Live page or video to my wall para lang napapanood nyo ako ng live. Yan, dali nasa na siya. Bakit wala siya? Okay. All Very Good Live page. Ang lakas ng boses ko. Alright. Okay, ayan. Paano ko siya nakikita ulit? Sorry especially sa Facebook Live, I'm just trying to connect something to my wall. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Share. Share ka na. Yan. Share. Right, post. Okay. Post. Alright. Okay, so it's there already. Okay, thank you. Sorry for that. Okay, the next one is what are the first steps to having your life take off? Sabi nga ni Neil, why is my life not taking off? Ito yung napakagandang kailangan natin maintindihan. No? And it was answered in chapter 3. Why is my life not taking off? Ayan. Okay. Di ba tayo sasabihin natin, bakit wala nangyayari sa buhay ko? Bakit parang wala lang? I mean, ang dami ko nang nakita mga kasama ko, kaibigan ko, mga kamag-anak ko, masenso, bakit ako wala nangyayari? Alright. So, ang tanong dyan is, sinagot ni God. Life will take off for you than when you choose for it to. Life will take off for you when you choose for it to. Ikaw magsasabi na, I want my life to take off. Huwag ka maghihintay na, kailan ba ako mag-enjoy ng buhay na maganda. Ikaw ang magsasabi na, gusto ko na, ito na yung magandang buhay, kiklaim mo na. Hindi yung maghihintay ka. So dito sinasabi, when you choose to take off, for it to. The problem is, you have not so chosen as yet. Tayo rin pala may kasalanan eh. You have not so chosen as yet. So, ibig sabihin, tayo ang walang ginawa. Hindi natin pinili kung ano yung gusto natin, ano yung magandang buhay na gusto natin mangyari. Tapos sinisisi natin ang ibang tao, sinisisi natin ang Diyos. Samantala, eto nga, tayo pala ang may kasalanan. Paano natin naging kasalanan yan? Eto. You have procrastinated. You have prolonged, protracted, protested. Now it is time that you promulgated and produced what you have been promised. May promise what you have been promised. Ibig sabihin, God promised us the best in life. The kind of life that we would really enjoy and would be happy with. He promised that. And to do this, you must believe the promise. Yeah. And live it. You must believe the promise and live it. Nandiyan eh. Binigay na sa iyo eh. Ang kaso, you don't live it. Kasi nga, hindi mo siya inisip na nandiyan na siya. So, hindi mo siya isila sa buhay. Ito na ang tanong eh. Bakit wala pa? So, sinabi nga again, you must live the promise of God. Alright. Ang tanong natin is, what is the promise of God? Ano yung promise? Ayan. Ano ba yung sasabi niya na, what yung promise? A promise? Parang, promise me. Hindi, ito yun eh. To continue. The promise of God is that you are His Son. Ang promise ng ni God sa atin, tayo ay anak niya. So, ang ibig sabihin, anak tayo ng Diyos. Mahirap patanggapin yun. Di ba lahat tayo, sinasabi natin, we are children of God. So, accept it. The promise of God is that you are His Son. Her offspring. Okay ba? Kasi wala naman tayong gender when it comes to God. So, pwede siya babae, pwede siya lalaki, or pwede siya it. Okay, ma-shock. Kasi maraming nagsasabi na ito si Tato, Malay, napaka-blasphemous ito. Parang tinuturo niya ang Diyos na ganunin lang niya. Hindi. Actually, God is undefinable. He is not a man. He is not a woman. So, we don't know the gender of God. So, dito sinasabi nga niya na, I am everything. So, to continue. The promise of God is that you are His Son, her offspring to likeness. It's likeness. Hindi pa sinasabi natin, we are made in the image and likeness of God. Yun. Naintindihan pa ninyo yun? We are made in the image and likeness of God. Ang ginawa natin, we made God in our own image and likeness. Ginawa natin siyang tao, kamukha natin. Ginawa pa natin lalaki lang siya. Na matanda, na nakaupo sa langit, na merong hawak-hawak na tungkod, na kung saan ay parang ang ginagawa nasa heaven siya at nakatingin sa lahat sa atin. Pinagmamasdan natin, pinagagawa natin. Uy, ikaw, bakit mo ginawa ito? Masama kang bata ka. Gano'n lang inisip natin sa Diyos natin na tinitingnan tayo from afar. And everything that we are doing, pinagmamasdan niya. Wala namang mali doon kung talagang maganda yung ginagawa mo. Pero kung hindi, di ba, ang dami sa atin sasabi, hindi natutulog ang Diyos, mahuhuli ka rin. Kaya, basically, yun yung kwan dyan. Alright, sabihan mo na sa akin, Richard, kung malapit na ako, ha? Okay. Alright, to say hi to, andito ng aking mga idolo. Si Dream Sensei, Lucito, and of course, Reverend Reg. Ay, Reverend Reg, thank you for the water.
Yes.
Mamaya ko na inumin yan. Alright, so, to continue. We are made in its likeness. Ano ba ang likeness ng God? When you actually say we are made in the image and likeness of God. So, baliktad eh. Ang ginawa natin, we made Him a man, a human being. And in fact, He is not a physical person or a personal physical being. So spiritual siya. So we do not see, we do not know how He looks like. Alright? For others, God is energy. It's just plain energy. So everything is energy. So everything is God. Alright? So, eto, kasunod, na napakamahirap tanggapin. Ito yung promise ni God, I'm just reading to you. The promise of God is that you are His son, her offspring, its likeness, His equal. Oh, equal. Kapantay ko ang Diyos? Kapareho ko lang ang level ng Diyos? Sinabi na rito, Alright, sabi dito sa aklat na binabasa ko, aklat aklat ng Diyos. Kumbaga sa Bible, kasulatan ng Diyos. Kasi sa mismo nagsulat. Ang lang yung propeta lang niya, ito si Neil Donald Walsh. No? So, ito yung aking binabasa lang dito. His equal. So, hindi tayo parang uod lamang sa harap ng Diyos, kung hindi kapantay natin ang Diyos. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Katanggap-tanggap ba yan? O bakit hindi natin matanggap? Bakit natin ikinahihiya na sabihin natin na tayo ay nasa level ng Diyos? Kasi, hindi ba kung anak ka ng isang milyonaryo, mayaman, nakatira ka sa isang hari, isang kaharian, palagi na kahari, Kung ang tatay mo ay hari, sino ka? Di anak ka, ano ka? Prinsipe, di ba? So, sabihin, meron ka ring power na katulad ng tatay mo. Equal ka ba sa tatay mo? Yes, in a way. Kasi basically, anak ka niya. So, kumbaga parang inihintay mo lang ikaw ang magiging successor ng tatay mo. Ikaw ang magiging susunod na hari. But basically, andong ka na doon sa ano na yan. Alright. Maybe sa ibang hindi matanggap itong sinasabi ko na His equal. Ang aking interpretation dito, kasi ayoko namang sabihin na ito lang yung interpretation, maraming ko dyan. Of course, God is God. I am God as me, as Tato Malay. I am not saying I am the God. So siguro yan, maintindihan nyo. Kasi God is expressing itself or Himself through us, through me, individually. Lahat tayo, nasa kalooban natin ang Diyos. So ang ibig sabihin yan, we are basically God as we. Yun, natatanggap na ba ninyo yan? Hindi pa rin. Kaya wala lang magagawa kung hindi matanggap. That is the reason why your life is not taking off. Because the promise of God is just plain. Sabi nga the promise of God is that you are His son, His offspring, its likeness, His equal. Sabi ni God dito, here is where you get hung up. You can accept His son, offspring, likeness, but you recoil at being called His equal. Di ba? It is too much to accept. Too much bigness, too much wonderment, too much responsibility. For if you are God's equal, that means nothing is being done to you. And all things are created by you. Kasi ikaw ng creator eh. Co-creator ka eh. There can be no more victims and no more villains. Only outcomes of your thought about a thing. Wala kang sisisihin na iba kung hindi ikaw rin. Ikaw na-create ng mga malas sa buhay mo. Ikaw na din naman na nag-create ng mga bagay na magaganda sa buhay mo. Because you have the power now. You are a creator. You are like God. You are made in the image and likeness of God, and He's equal of that. So, that is the reason why our life is not taking off. We have not accepted those promises of God. Okay. Maganda, di ba? Ayaw pa ninyo. Hindi wala na tayong magagawa dyan kung ayaw nyo. Sabi nga I tell you this, all you see in your world is the outcome of your idea of it. Lahat ng nakikita mo sa mundo mo is a result or outcome of your idea out of it. Kung yung kamalayan mo, yan ang na-create, your idea of it, of your consciousness. Do you want your life to truly take off? Yan, sabi ni God dito. Do you want your life to truly take off? Then change your idea about it, about you. Change your idea about yourself. Think, speak, and act as the God you are. Wow. Think, speak, and act as the God you are. Yeah. Of course, this will separate you from many, most of your fellow men. They will call you crazy. They will say you blaspheme. They will eventually have enough of you, and they will attempt to crucify you. Hindi ba si Jesus, yun na sinasabi niya? I am the way, the truth, and the life. When he said that I am, basically he was saying, I am is the name of God. The way, God is the way, the truth, and the life. Ako sabi ko, I am the way. I am the way. I am also the way, the truth, and the life. Sabi niya, blasphemous ako. Sabi nga, we are equal with God. So, to continue. Kaya kasi Jesus crucified, pinatay dahil he was claiming that he was equal with God. Yun ang naman sinasabi. Yun ang pinaka-main teaching ni Jesus that we are God as we. He never said, that's why sabi niya, is it true that you are God? I mean, not your words, not mine. Because as sinasabi niya is, I am God as me. I am not the God. Okay. They will do this not because they think you are living in a world of your own illusions. Most men are gracious enough to allow you your private entertainments. But because sooner or later, others will become attracted to your truth for the promise it holds for them. Here is where your fellow men will interfere, for here is where you will begin to threaten them. Kasi parang na-threaten mo na sila Parang lumalabas, mas magaling ka sa kanila when you say that you are God as you. For your simple truth, simply lived, will offer more beauty, more comfort, more peace, more joy, and more love of self and others than anything your earthly fellows could contrive. So maingit lang sila talaga. And that truth adopted would mean the end of their ways. It would mean the end of hatred and fear and bigotry and war. The end of the condemning and killing that has gone on in my name. Alright, okay. So, shocking, no? Actually, yun ang tinuturo kong matagal na sa kamalayan. Kaya lang nga, akala nila, ini-invento ko lang sinasabi ko. Ngayon, ito na pakita ko sa inyo saan ko galing, saan ko napag-aralan yung mga pinagsasabi ko. Alright, now the next question is, what are some of the ways that this chapter will help us improve our life? What are the steps? Okay. marami tayong nabasa na rito sa ano na ito, sa book na ito na steps. Pero basically, we will read it again according to what was said there. Your life, sabi nga, yung binasa ko nila, your life will become more beautiful, more comfortable, more peaceful, more joyful, and more loving, more love of self and others. So, yun ang nabasa ko na kanina, no? So, basically, that is what will happen to us. That will be, kasi ang marami sa atin, ang gusto, material na bagay. Para tayo maging masaya, para tayo maging fulfilled. Pero basically, all we want is just to be happy, to be peaceful. Yan yung isang bagay na hindi natin naintindihan eh. I will only be happy if I can have this new car or this new house. All you want is just to be happy. Alright. Now, there are ways to be happy even if you don't have them. But the real problem here is, if you are not happy first, without them, you will never have it, or you will never attract it into your life. Since if you're not happy, if you will not be happy, definitely you will not be able to have all those things that you want in life. All right, so mahaba pa tayo.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, malapit na tayo pala matapos. At nakahintay dito yung aking dalawang mga idolong mga alright. So, ito lang ngayon ang last. Siguro, hindi pa natin matatapos, diba? Siguro, there are several more questions that we have to tackle here in chapter 3. So, we'll just continue next week. Alright, the next one is okay. Ito yun eh. The soul, true or false? The soul seeks only, I'm sorry. What is the soul's desire? Ayan. Ano ba talaga ang layunin ng soul natin in terms of how it wants to live its life here in this world? Hindi ba we have a soul eh? That's the reason why we are alive. It's our soul basically that made us kumbaga animated in terms of being a human being. Kasi kung wala kang kaluluwa, wala ka. Hindi ka buhay. Kaya tayo buhay dahil nasa atin pa yung kaluluwa or ano tayo na kaluluwa, ng spirit or na soul. Now the thing here is, what is the soul's desire? Ito magandang dito. Ang talong is, ang sagot dyan ay babasahin natin sa page 83 ng conversation we got. What the soul is after is the highest feeling of love. That is the only desire of the soul. To experience that highest feeling of love. Yun lang yun. Wala nang iba. Wala siyang pakialam kung gaano karami yung kotse binili mo, gaano kalaki yung bahay mo. Wala siya sa physical or material things. The soul only wants to experience the highest form of love, or the highest feeling of love that you can imagine. This is the soul's desire. This is its purpose. Sabi dito, binabasa ko ito. The soul is after the feeling. The soul is after the feeling. Feeling good. Feeling high. Feeling happy. Yeah. Feeling love. Yeah. The soul is after the feeling. Not the knowledge, but the feeling. Hindi niya kailangan yung kaalaman. Marami na siyang alam eh. Kaya lang, kailangan yung maramdaman niya. Feeling. Yun ang importante. Kaya tayo, you have to pay attention to what we're feeling because basically our soul is experiencing our soul experiencing us through our feelings. Ito yan. It already has the knowledge, but knowledge is conceptual. Feeling is experiential. Yan. The soul wants to feel itself and thus to know itself in its own experience. So basically, yun ang desire lang talaga ng soul. And the highest feeling is the experience of unity with all that is. The highest feeling is the experience of unity, oneness with everything. Kaya nga, ang maganda dyan is, lalo na kung umpisa mo with nature, one with nature, with your plants, with everything that is just there. You have to experience oneness with all the animals as well. Lahat na nakikita natin, mga kamag-anak, mga kaibigan, mga hindi kilala, we have to experience oneness or unity with everything, with everyone. Yan ang kailangan na ma-experience ng soul natin. And sabi nga, saan na tayo? The highest feeling is experience of unity with all that is. This is the great return to truth for which the soul yearns. This is the feeling of perfect love. Perfect love. Okay. Perfect love is to feeling what perfect white is to call it. Okay. But ito yan eh. When you say perfect love, hindi ba, what is God? God is love. So dapat hindi yan eh. That's how we experience God in us eh. Through love. Okay. So wala tayong oras masyado. Marami pa tayong pag-uusapan pero we will cut it at this point in time. Tayo ay babalik ulit next week to continue with so many things to discuss in chapter 3. So with that, I'd like to end this evening by saying thank you to all those who actually watch us tonight. At talagang sana ay tuloy-tuloy kayong mag-aral nitong conversations with God na aking ginagawa dito sa Feel Good with Tato at Wow Very Good Live. So, till then, I'd like to say magandang kamalayan sa inyong lahat. Thank you.